Good day, YouTube. Welcome to 2018. I know this is probably the first video I have for you in 2018. I'm going to see if I can get those other ones out to you, possibly on my personal channel, or I'll get them uploaded on the weekend. But let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Tabitha has a pretty long question out. I'm going to go ahead and post that down below. But the general idea of the question is whether or not we can curse by accident. And we've talked about magic on this channel many times before. I know a number of the other hosts have talked about magic as well, but magic does break down to intent. In Tabitha's question, she does mention that she was very angry at someone in her life, and she put a lot of intention, a lot of will into the words that she wrote down, and that is that is the basic component to magic. So the way she writes the question, it seems as if she feels like it was an accident that some of the people in her group were affected. I feel like the negative energy may have, well, almost certainly, took action based off of her intent. It seems like it was a storm, almost a storm of intent, a storm of will that went ahead and took effect. Now, where the question gets kind of interesting is where it appears that Tabitha feels like the people in her group were affected because it may have been some kind of bounce effect based off of the voodoo or possible voodoo connection with the person that she wrote this about. And I will say that people can have many different types of protection, even if they aren't a magical practitioner. There are people, depending on the religion, who pray day in and day out that their loved ones are protected. So it's very, very possible that that intent may have lashed out, went toward this person that she was angry at, and one of their just natural protections may have kicked in and bounced it around towards someone else. So it's very, very possible that that did happen. It could be a lineage-based thing. It could be something that everyone in that particular family has. It could be a deity that has agreed to protect members of that family, whether that person knows about that particular situation or not. But yes, I would say that that's likely something that happened in her situation. One thing I will say is that it's very important to be mindful about the type of things that you do cast out there, whether you're intentionally trying to cast a spell or whether you're just balling up a bunch of energy, a bunch of angry intent towards someone, because in the end it may affect your personal karma. It may ruin things for you in the future, in this life or the next. So it's a good idea to be mindful about negative emotions that you may be harboring toward people, and trying to kind of let some of that steam out, so that way it doesn't pin up and get really, really strong and make a direct attack on someone if you are unable to let those things out. As far as the mental state, there are a lot of ways to kind of force a change in your mental state. If you're noticing that you're harboring a lot of energy, especially energy in the negative area, whether it's depression, sadness, or just too much anger, there are situations where the diet and sleeping habits can greatly affect that. I did a video a few years back for the Pagan Perspective where I talked about a type of tea that helps me kind of purge my own system of salt and things that kind of help me to be a little bit more stable with people and things. So I would recommend, Tabitha, that you look into some kind of tea and also check your diet just to see if maybe that's causing these type of anger things. Also, obviously consult with your doctor, obviously consult with some kind of nutritionist, but the idea is what you eat can actually compound these things. It can compound these negative emotions or anger emotions, and in turn break loose and kind of carry out what you really want to do, even though you're trying to control it. I think that just about covers it for this question this particular week. If you have any comments that can kind of help Tabitha out, if you had similar situations, if you got magical practitioner diets or something like that, go ahead and link those down below. So somebody who sees that could probably use that, and it may change their life. Maybe they're dealing with something very similar to what Tabitha has been experiencing. Also, on the side note, I am working on a couples channel. Just something to kind of move in a different direction other than just magic. If you guys are interested, I will have that posted up soon. I may even be able to get that down below, so stay tuned for that. check me out on Wednesdays for that, and then eventually you'll be able to, see those adventures. Thanks for watching this video, and blessed be.